What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the High PSI Performance YouTube channel. I'm JD, and I didn't film crap last week, but nonetheless, I picked up the camera on this fine Monday in the afternoon, and let me show you what we got going on in the shop. Jeff's build. I'm not sure how much of it I showed you. I think I showed, putting the block together some, but it's all back together and in the car now. Now we just got to get everything hooked back up to it. We'll get this mamma jamma fired back up. We'll get this thing back on the dyno. So last time it made just over 400, I believe, but that was on a stock engine. Now we're on a built motor with cams, cylinder head work, and a Borg Warner S256. So we'll see what kind of power this thing will make with all the new goodies on it. But I am excited, so we're gonna get back at it. Currently we got this Pontiac Solstice GXP. Yep. On the lift right now. We're doing a clutch. It has an upgraded turbo on it, intercooler pipes, and I think an upgraded intercooler. I'm not sure, but we're putting a clutch in it, and then this thing will be hitting the dyno. So got the trans out, which, by the way, you're wondering, these are a little bit of a bear. So if your buddy asks you to do one on your garage floor, pass. Don't do it. Anyways, we also have this 2017 Ram 1500 in. It's getting a set of BBK Shorty manifolds on it, intake, and I'm about to pull the PCM out of it so we can send that off to HB tuners, and that way we can get this one tuned. You guys just seen, and I think the last video that I uploaded, we took the Gremlin out to the track and did not go well. We blew a head gasket prior to the event, pulled the car apart, slammed it back together, and unfortunately, second round of qualifying, there's the motor. We popped the head gasket again. So we've still got a few more races this year that we want to make, so I pulled the motor out. I'm gonna get it tore down, assess the damage, and Shannon and I at Fast Track are gonna get the motor right. We're gonna try some different parts, try to keep all that big boost in the motor instead of coming out of the motor. We also got Royce's car. Oh, that's not as bright. Royce's car aligned, so that car is one step closer to hitting the dyno and then hitting the racetrack. So that's what we got going on today. Let's get after it. So moving right along, our Solstice is off the lift because we got the clutch all situated. John's out on a test drive on that one, so I went ahead and backed in this Scoobaroo right here. I think if you look back in the video somewhere, this is the one that we did the exhaust system on. We're doing a set of spark plugs in it, a little routine maintenance, and then I read the ECU out of that and sent the PCM off, and the headers are being put on today on this Ram. So let's get after it. So guys, that's gonna wrap up the spark plugs on the Subaru. It's all done, and John has also got the headers out on the Ram, and the new BBK Shorties are going on. So let's move on with our day and get the next project on the rack. We are just waiting on our ECU to come back on our Ram 1500. Got our K&N intake installed, AFE throttle body spacer, and BBK Shorty headers. So as soon as we get the ECU back on this one, it'll be going on the dyno. Did a front main seal on that Challenger right there. It's all wrapped up, and our wide body Challenger got the wide body kit. We removed it, and we put it back on, but it's actually glued to the car now with 3M. Previously it was put on with double-sided 3M, and that's what the kit comes with. And there was some, there was no problems with the kit, but there were some areas that just didn't fit as well, just due to the 3M not doing as great of a job. So we pulled it all off and redid the entire kit and glued it to the body of the car. So fits much better now and looks great. As you guys seen last week, we finished up Jeff's build, and really Monday it was all wrapped up, and he brought us the bumper for the car. It's time to make some power. So I just put it onto the dyno, got her strapped down. So we're gonna break the motor in a little bit and start ripping on it. I've got the base line, and I've made 2 pulls on the car already. I'm just getting the fuel dialed in. And first pull was on 10 pounds of boost, second pull was on 13.5. Still, like I said, working on tidying up the fueling and stuff, but already I could tell this thing's gonna make quite a bit more power than it did before. And we're only on 14 pounds of boost, and we're already broke the 400 mark. So let's take a look here. You can see first run was 371 and 344, and second run was 402, excuse me, and 376. So you can see she's coming right along. Sounded good, nice clean run, but we are definitely spinning on the rolls. You can see here our power started climbing and then we flatlined. So we were spinning. I saw about 18.5 pounds of boost right there. So it's time to put some sticky down on the rolls and make sure this thing hooks up all the way. But you can see it was definitely making a lot more torque. So I'm gonna go ahead and look over the log on that one real quick, make a few changes, and then we'll make another rip. What you guys just witnessed was 2013 ctsv. This car has intake, headers, exhaust, upper pulley, lower pulley. I think that's about it. Flex fuel sensor. And so we're gonna start by tuning this thing on pump gas, and then I think we're gonna start sprinkling in some E. Yes, it does have 1300cc injectors in it. So what that pull just was, so 496 horsepower, 546 foot-pounds of torque, and as you can see, we went pretty rich up top. That's what all that is. Got quite a bit of timing pulled out of it. So let's get the fan on this thing, and let's lean it out and start making some power. So guys, as you have seen, we've made quite a few more runs on the V, and let me show you where we've ended up. So 559 horsepower, 684 pounds of torque. So she is good to go. That's pump gas numbers. The owner is on the way with some E. So we're gonna put some E in this thing and see if we can't bump it up some more. But I'm not sure if the customer wants you guys to see those numbers. So I think that's all y'all are gonna get of the V.